Hello, everybody.
Hello.
welcome to the Sundowns fan vlog. Well, if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. It's been a while. Welcome back after the international break.
Yeah.
Last time we were here, we were dissecting how Pirates fluked a 2-1 victory against us. And then we went to an international break where Bafana made us proud.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, we're in a good position to qualify for that World Cup.
World Cup.
Isn't Rina?
Yes, no, are we going? Not. Are we going to World Cup?
Of course.
Someone do something.
Of course. So, Dumelang.
Mama.
My name is Neo. I'm here with Tlotlo to do the review of the Nedbank Cup quarterfinal against Sekhukhune.
Yeah.
Tlotlo, how are you before we talk about other things?
Against Sekhukhune and the establishment. I'm okay now. How are you? I'm happy you're into the semi-finals.
The last time we won a quarterfinal in extra time, a player that was playing for Sekhukhune today scored the winner.
Yeah.
And we went on to win that Nedbank Cup.
Last game before COVID. It was.
Yeah, it was the last game before COVID. The last time we won a quarterfinal extra time.
Yeah.
Last year we won the penalty. Deep quarter we won so 2020.
Yeah.
Hopefully we make it like 2020 again.
Returning the stars.
I think so too. Tough game. Tough game.
But expected now.
Yeah.
I think expected. Sekhukhune, new manager, bounce. I had 3 weeks to prepare for Sundowns. Although Sundowns came got a different structure, but expected. Sekhukhune are no mugs, so
Then the Confederations Cup.
Exactly.
And you saw the tactics. And I'm sure Tinkler said to them, guys, let's say group stage the Confederation Cup. Show me. I got these guys are Champions League team. Show them that you are no pushover. You can kick their players when they look like they're coming for you. And I saw a lot of that. The football purist in me and the South African football fan in me I like that. I like a bit of that. That South African teams are learning how to play the big game.
Yeah.
You know, and Sekhukhune is a fairly new team. Sekhukhune is not even 10 years old as a football team, and for them to, against the best team in the country, show that we can deploy Africa tactics on you and take you guys to extra time and make you guys fight for your win. I think the football fan in me really liked that, but the Sundowns fan found it frustrating.
And I think even Bafana doing well.
Yeah.
It motivates these players.
Yeah.
Stellies are playing Confed Cup.
Sundowns and Pirates.
Sundowns, Pirates. More of our teams playing on the continent will give us. I'm not saying this was a high quality game, but Sekhukhune showed some fight.
It takes you back to what Pito used to say in 2000 between 2017 and 2020. We must do things that are good for Bafana.
Exactly.
Bafana is doing well. We have 4 teams in the Sekhukhune got knocked out.
They got knocked out.
Yeah, they got knocked out. But we had 4 teams in the group stages of Africa's premier competitions. We never used to have that.
Yeah.
We never used to have that. Bafana's doing well. We have 4 teams.
And you'd say okay, maybe Stellies Dlala against someone like I think you'd say the other 2 teams are favorites to progress to the next round.
And people want us to sit here and believe we're not favorites against Esperance because they knocked us out last year.
No.
Come on, guys. Taraji Babu if you go ask Taraji today, or who's the favorites between you and Mamelodi Sundowns going into that, they'll tell you.
Yeah.
They'll tell you. But we're talking too much about other things. Yeah, it was a tough game, guys. It was a really tough game. On the drive to the stadium, we both thought Cupido was going to be played at a 6, but we found out that nearly a back 3.
Yeah.
How did you see that play out in the first half, especially?
In the first 10-15 minutes of the game, obviously you try to look is it normal with the 6 and 2 8s and our forwards, but you saw Cupido getting into the right centre back channel, and you thought to yourself, this is this is interesting to say the least.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know why we maybe coach someone, hopefully coach someone as coach. What was the idea? What was the thought process behind playing 3 central defenders against Sekhukhune at home?
But I think also,
Or was it in preparation for the Champions League?
I'd like to think not. I'd like to think not. I don't want us to play a back 3 against Esperance. I don't want us to play a back 3.
Or
We played a
did
back 3 against
so for this, or did the last game come into Coach Cardoso's
I don't think
mind?
so. I think nearly improvisation. I think it was just improvisation of like a
Who's
6.
available?
We didn't have an available 6.
Yeah.
Unless if we threw Tebza in the deep end now, Tebza
Batusi.
would have played 120 minutes.
Yeah.
It's. I'd like to believe for midfield how ya Tuesday. Give Batusi, no.
It has to be the midfield
That finished the game.
Yeah,
Yes,
it has to be,
Yeah.
especially at home. It would have been different if you said
Yeah.
we are going away to
Taraji.
yeah.
And maybe you sacrifice a Jaden for Batusi.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the midfield that ended the game, I think is the midfield that will start, right? I wanted to say I found it interesting, but I wasn't surprised. The back 3. I think we've seen him switch to a back 3
in between games.
In game. So you've seen him switch in game. So for me, it wasn't surprising. I think it shows a coach that's adaptable.
Not predictable.
Not predictable in terms of how he approaches his shape. But then again, I think our wing backs, especially Terence, weren't giving us the creativity that we needed going forward, especially with Neo and Alende a bit deeper in terms of they had to be careful and not commit too much.
Control the counter
right?
attack, yeah.
So I would have liked for Terence. Zuko not so much, because I think we were playing a lot Kosaiting Zuko so that we can release Terence. I don't know if those offside calls were correct.
Yeah.
From where I think they were tight.
Especially to the side, on the ladies' side.
Yes. I think it was that. I don't know. I don't want to say they were poor calls, but for me they looked like he was coming from onside position most of the time. I think the idea was right, but we just lacked
the execution.
The execution after Terence Nasa read the final ball or the right action.
Yeah. And I'm sure it even caught Eric Tinkler off guard.
Yeah.
I'm 100% sure when Tinkler prepared his team, he didn't think Sundowns would come 3 centre backs and wing backs.
Yeah, 100%. But starting lineup, I think we did what we could.
We had to do, yeah.
We did what we could. We did what we had to do. And I think it also winning the game just reminds me when TS Galaxy knocked us out of the Kalin Black Label Cup. Yes. Last season we lost Mechenyana Omubiana, coming from an international break straight into a cup competition 1-2 days after the international break ifela. Managing to, I know we can sit here and complain about a lot of things. Hey, we missed the chance. Hey, we should have wrapped up. Hey, 30 extra minutes. I'm just happy that we managed to come out on top in a game where I think our core was representing the national team. Most of our starters some of our starters, Ribeiro, Peter, didn't start the game. I'm really happy that we came out on top in such conditions or in such circumstances.
And another game out the way. Another game out the way so that we can focus on the business end of the season now.
Where the medals are handed out.
Yeah. This is where you separate men from boys.
Yeah.
This is where the big players.
So this stage of the season is so tricky, man.
It is.
And I hate it and love it at the same time, because the pressure of it can be telling, and it sometimes affects a lot of things.
Do you think it affects match officials?
I think it affects everybody. In general, it affects everybody.
The fans.
It affects the players. It affects the coach. It affects the management and how they make decisions. And so I'm thinking right now, if Cardoso loses this game, this is what I'm thinking. If Cardoso loses this game, and so does it put more pressure for him to deliver the Champions League now because the winning the league only is it's not seen as enough at the club.
Because
I hate this.
We've set precedents. Yeah.
Right, and this is what like, yeah, man. I fear for our coaches. Because the club has set a precedent where winning the league by record points is not enough. We're sitting now in the league, chasing that record points, chasing the record,
chasing the trouble. Can we say trouble? Can we say that word?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So chasing the treble, chasing another record in goals scored in a I think we are about 9 goals away from highest goals scored in the PSL season. So I'm thinking that if you don't win Nedbank Cup and you get that feat, record points, record goals scored, is it not good enough? But anyway, the conversation
another day.
We're taking it a day at a time.
Conversation after the Club World Cup.
I think maybe let's go into the ratings.
Yeah. Ronza could have sat on a cam chair.
Yeah. I loved how our centre backs dealt with Makalo. I think they never gave him space to shoot. And Keleswaka's pass.
Yeah.
Keleswaka's pass. 2v1, you know him. He obatla pala. I like how centre backs dealt with him. So Ronan didn't have much to do. Rate him
7.
Okay. Zuko 6.5.
Okay.
Grant could have scored twice.
Yeah.
Grant scored.
Even Kala's game, like our set pieces, Dikra Grant, and one of these good days in a very crucial game. You're saying. Yeah. You're saying.
On the big stage.
Go to Nice. Please keep the
rate
I liked how we controlled counter-attack. There are mini threats. I liked how we defended today. 7.5.
Bingo. I'm concerned about.
Same. Do not use that nickname.
I'm concerned about El Pisteloris, Brava, Luis Suarez. Lucas Suarez.
Same. I'm concerned. Like the past couple of games, he's been making some mistakes.
And I feel like now he's gonna become a pressing trigger.
Yeah. Even today, I think he was
a pressing trigger for Sekhukhune. Every time the ball went to him, Sekhukhune used to commit the press. 2-3 players in the press. Yeah, we need to sort that out.
Yeah,
we need to sort that out. 6.
Yes. Yeah, perfect.
5.
Motunyela. Not Motunyela. Terence.
Yeah.
Yes.
We didn't rate the other Cupido before. Yeah, it's a back 3. Back 4.
6.5.
Okay, because they be high.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. Oh, Chief Delawe. Chief Delawe.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I guess I can't depart. I'm too tired. Marcelo Allende.
He ran for
120 minutes, non-stop, box to box.
And you saw Hitebzali Jerin Batsena. What Marcelo?
Different class. Different class.
Like him and Debs are on a different level, man. They're on a different level. 7.5 comfortably.
Billy the Kid. Now good to see him back.
Good to see him. Very good to see him back. I hope just at in games of consequence it'll be difficult to put the other midfielders on the bench, but I'm hoping he's there and ready to help the team when needed, and I'm sure he will be needed.
And you must rate him, and I'm telling you that he watches the vlog because the other day we wished him a happy birthday. Was it a happy birthday or we wished him good luck for the squad, and he said, "Show brass body ratings." so he's gonna see this rating. This is you.
7.
Yeah, he's 6.5. It's 6.5.
Kindeo.
6.5. No, I believe I like 6.5.
Yeah.
But it's a good performance for somebody who hasn't played
In a while.
for the club in so long. I think I want to see more of Billy
Yes.
going into this end of the season. Esquivel. Thoughts, please.
5.
How? I thought today, especially the first half, I thought yes.
First 20 minutes.
He had something.
The touches were there, but
but I still 5.
no, but
I
no,
still
no.
5. I still 5.
No.
I had to get player transfer room, but I still 5.
Do you think going forward?
Yeah, I get
Maybe
Let's
we might come back to this video and someone might keep it up and put it on Twitter and
I'm
say,
saying, let's rate the game. I don't know let's going for it. Rate the game 6. Baskarga bully, bulela. Out of 5. It's okay. Toto said 5, guys. It's not me.
the touches cover stuff, they look good, but the final ball, now after I touch a shabu, now after I don't know, man. What is he? Is it an 8 or 10 or? Guys,
Salas could have scored a hat trick.
should have scored a hat trick.
Yeah.
He should have scored a hat trick.
Yeah.
I don't think he played badly.
Yeah, I don't think he played
I don't
badly.
think
It's just that someone's.
You have to finish.
Someone's. What if he doesn't like scoring? But no.
On another day, those chances did cost a place in the Nedbank
I
semi-final.
don't want to. I don't. Wheezy. I have to say it but because I'm playing right?
But before you say that,
Yeah.
he could have had an assist. He should have had an assist when Winaya Arena within 90 minutes. Peter was not offside.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Yeah.
He wasn't. If you're going to be a big money signing, you must eat the goals, especially the easy chances that you get. You must eat them up. You must eat those chances, and that's all I require of Salas. He must eat the chances up. We brought him here to score goals and help us. He's at that price. He must be a ceiling raiser, just like Lucas Ribeiro.
Yeah.
At that price, and that's all I'm saying. Rating, I want to give him a 7.
Yeah.
I want to give him a
that's
7.
fair.
I think the performance was good. It's just
That's
that
fair.
he missed crucial chances.
Yeah.
Reina.
He looked frustrated.
Very
He looked. He didn't look in sync with the rest of the team. Maybe because he didn't have Pitale Lucas who understand him well, and Jaden Le Alende to give him those like pass. Like he looked frustrated, and yeah, 6.5.
Okay. The subs, we brought on Peter, we brought on Lucas, we brought on Debs at the same time. Debs meant when Debs comes into the game, you see the Mamelodi Sundowns is different. He's different class, man. The physicality he brings in the middle of the park, but also I thought now this is the stage where I thought Miguel Cardoso was gonna take out one of the
Change
centre
it.
back. And then I'd say this at the stage at instant tips, I think we could have gotten something a bit more because now you have a 6 that can go, but also can give you legs to go to the edge of the box and still be able to cover in time for the counter attack. I think what he reminds me a lot of what Coach Pito had when he won the Champions League twice with Ali Ka Aliou Dieng.
Yeah.
He's a similar type. They physicality, technically.
Is it me or he always gets his touch correctly, the weight of his passing,
I think
his decision making?
Now he's added something into his game, anything in his early days, like the through pass.
Oh.
Like that through pass.
Yeah.
Or maybe a lot or like that through pass.
I think something is added in his game.
Yeah, or maybe but it's just that under the previous coach didn't like a pass that's more than 5 meters, maybe. That's why Tebza wasn't. He was playing them shorter. The only time he'd play was when he was switching play, when he'd play long. But
guys, whatever, Sundowns supporters, Bafana appreciate this guy. This guy is a top footballer for both club and country. Oh, elite.
7.
Yeah.
Lucas Ribeiro 6.5. Was it his?
But we look at different side. Lucas,
I don't want to look at him.
we look like we are about to score. At any given moment, he'll ping one in the top corner or give a brilliant assist. He's a incoming. I'm tired of saying this, Livil. I'm tired. It's okay.
6.5. No. Can I give it a 7?
7. I think a 7.
Peter. I think he brought in something with the movement.
Yeah.
I think dragging Cardoso along with him so he can open space. Peter's just different class, man. 6.5.
Yeah.
Jaden and
that's when
Duan.
That's when we changed the structure we played.
Back four.
Our normal
6.5.
Yeah.
Duan, I found
You got the winner, Jaden?
Yeah. Oh no, then I forgot. That's a very big winner. The 7.5. Then it adds a 1. I forgot he got the winner. 7.5. Tuan, I think he was a bit frustrating. Tuan has this thing where he doesn't attack the space in front of him, and he always has ample space in front of him.
But I think it's something coaching will fix.
Yeah, he's 19 at the end of the day. 19, 20.
Yes.
I don't want to give him a harsh rating. 6.
Fair.
Coach.
I can show a coach rating.
7.5. Is that high?
I think so. I think it's 7 or below. Nobody because of 7.
I'll go below.
But at the end of the day, he's here to win games for Mamelodi Sundowns.
He's doing it more often than not.
Most of the time, more often than not.
All right, guys.
The supporters.
The
supporters who I thought they were good today. I thought they were good.
Sang until we scored the goal.
Yeah, I thought they were good.
Extra time,
They
found themselves again, sang throughout extra time.
They hung there with the team.
Did you see Ronan after we scored? Ronan spent about 30 seconds clapping for the yellow nation.
Yeah.
Ronan, after scoring, Ronan spent about 30 seconds to the yellow nation clapping hands.
I think we the team
must take it into Tuesday.
And we
must take it.
We drag the team.
We must take it into Tuesday. It doesn't hurt doing it against a team from Sekhukhune, but then you don't do it against Taraji.
Like Cardoso derby. It's a huge.
Rate the supporters.
8. We could have.
Ropa.
8. Let me see on Tuesday. It's a massive game, guys.
I don't think game at Tuesday needs explaining. Nah.
No, it doesn't.
Well, someone leave. Someone play leave. No.
Hey, man.
No.
I play la leave.
No ka kopela. Ra go bana go East Woods Tavern ka 10. Ra nwa di cold drink. Raja.
And then
Rabotom. After Rabotom, re tsena harampa loftase. Ropella bafana ba rena ba direla mereko. Tin job bo 2 noto. I batli eng. Ar kopana ka Tuesday.
Thank you, guys.
Ciao.